feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. No, I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want. Yeah, call us dangerous, ain't too many can play with us. See where this game here taking us, no barber, ain't no fading us. I ain't really saying much, actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be heard, for your mom to your pop, to the beat, to the birds, man. Cut right off on the curb, like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my whole team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog, I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like blah. Yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? And it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want. Yeah, I been so my foot.
Mayfield and the upstart Cleveland Browns. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium.
All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Mayfield on play action. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Minka Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 51 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
The point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
Check 53. Watch the run.
On first and 10, Fitzpatrick. And Dwayne Allen on the grab. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
That's something we didn't see much of from Allen the last couple of years in New England. Heck, last season, 13 games, only 4 targets. But Miami going to try to get him more involved in the passing game as we saw there. You know he has the capability. You think back to 2012, breaking in with Indy. He had 45 catches that season. On third down, Fitzpatrick. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now Callaway on the return. Gets through and now an opening. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Browns will take over first and 10. Well, the Cleveland Browns getting the football back here. Charles, this is a Browns team that is 5-7 now after losing at Pittsburgh 20-13, and that ended a 3-game winning streak. By the way, the Browns have not won in Pittsburgh since 2003. I think they were hoping this would be the year, but this was not the year.
But remember, just 2 weeks ago, they beat Pittsburgh in a very tough ball game, and that was kind of the signal that maybe this Browns team was going to make a run. And you mentioned it, a 3-game winning streak that came to an end. If they had designs on the playoffs, winning in Pittsburgh was paramount, because if they had won, they were firmly in the wild card race. Now, they're definitely on the outside looking in. It's going to take a strong finish to even have that type of a discussion. And look at the schedule down the stretch, right? Home against Cincinnati, resurgent Cincinnati, who got their first win last week. At Arizona, they host Baltimore, and then they end the regular season at home against Cincinnati. So the schedule looks right for them, but they have to play to that level.
Mayfield finding Beckham. Oh, the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll give it to Chubb, refusing to go down. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. It might not do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And at contract time, you want to show touchdowns scored way more than you want to show yards per carry.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Joseph now to kick this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Fitzpatrick on first down. And he hits Drake. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Fitzpatrick now. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. First down, Fitzpatrick. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Drake. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Drake. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On first down, Drake. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and 5 now. Fitzpatrick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Sanders' kick is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, for the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
after the field goal. Here comes Sanders to kick it away. The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. And this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Mayfield on first down. He finds his target, Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. Joseph now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Do it.
Miami's offense comes back onto the field. Charles, they have won all of a sudden 3 in their last 5. They're 3-9 now after starting 0-7. So if you're a fan of Miami, are you upset that you've won 3 of 5 because that hurts your draft stock?
I think most fans look at the draft stock and are upset that they've won 3 of their last 5. They should be proud of this team, though. I think what head coach Brian Flores and his staff have done is with this team, with this roster, to win 3 of their last 5, I think it's been exceptional. And me, it bodes well for the future as the roster gets replenished and upgraded, because now you've got a team that's setting a foundation for competing, for playing hard, And then when you get better players, now you got a realistic chance to start winning more football games. So Brian Flores and his staff, they deserve a ton of credit.
By the way, a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And he goes down, but not before he gets...